of our new board. So I want to introduce Elizabeth Lynch, our newest trustee. So we welcome her. I'm looking forward to working with Elizabeth and doing some great things. I know she's going to be great. So yeah, we had a good board before and now it's even better. So first order of business is pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can we have a roll call, please?
Assessor Cry. Here. Highway Commissioner Bouvet. Here. Clerk Giuliani is here. Supervisor Jones.
Here.
Trustee Horvath.
Here.
Trustee Maher. Here. Trustee Malik. Here. And Trustee Lynch.
Here. Okay. We have a motion for approval of the minutes of the April 29, 2025 board meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the April 29th, 2025 board meeting.
Second.
Are there any changes or comments? Okay, hearing none.
Supervisor Jones.
Yes.
Trustee Horvath.
Yes.
Trustee Maher.
Yes.
Trustee Malik.
Yes.
And Trustee Lynch.
Abstain. Okay. Approval of general assistance expenditures.
Motion to approve payroll for pay dates of the May 9, 2025 and May 23rd, 2025, and general assistance checks 55729 through check 55752 in the amount of $41,937.98.
Second.
Supervisor Jones.
Yes.
Trustee Horvath.
Yes.
Trustee Maher.
Yes.
Trustee Malik.
Yes.
Trustee Lynch.
Yes.
Okay. May I have a motion for approval of road district expenditures?
I'll make a motion to approve payroll for pay dates of May 9th, 2025 and May 23rd, 2025. Road district checks number 23941 through check number 23980 in the amount of $185,217.06.
Second.
Supervisor Jones.
Yes.
Trustee Horvath.
Yes.
Trustee Maher.
Yes.
Trustee Malik.
Yes.
Trustee Lynch.
Yes. We have a motion for approval of general town fund expenditures.
I'd like to make a motion to approve payroll for pay dates of May 9th, 2025 and May 23rd, 2025, and general town fund checks number 61872 through checks number 61959 in the amount of $410,286.15.
Second.
Supervisor Jones.
Yes.
Trustee Horvath, gotta take them once or twice. Trustee Horvath.
Yes.
Trustee Maher.
Yes.
Trustee Malik.
Yes.
Trustee Lynch.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any public participation? There's none. Okay. Well, we move on to new business. The first item in new business is discussion and vote on M3 marketing contract. I think there's some changes that we might want to make to the contract, so I would suggest that we extend this contract rather than approving it, and we can ask Robert and Marty to give us more information. Yeah,
Okay.
because the other board members haven't had the benefit of hearing what we want.
Yeah, sure thing. So at our last meeting, we presented you with our proposal for the new year, and then we sent an updated contract that reflected our discussion, and Supervisor Jones, myself, and Marty have had further conversations about some minor edits we'd like to make to the contract. So we'd like to extend the existing contract, which expired on May 18th, for the period from May 19th through June 30th. That would be the motion we'd like to see tonight. And then next month, we'll have updated contract language, we'll have more information to share with you, and we can take a closer look at that contract at that time.
What are the changes? Are they just like little?
The changes would extend beyond what we would be comfortable with you motioning for tonight, if that makes sense. If it was like a simple, we presented 2 blog posts and you wanted to see 3 blog posts, you could of course make that motion and the contract could be amended by voice. It has to do with basically continuity of service and our commitment to our service to you, essentially. So it's more than a simple verbal motion, yeah.
Okay. So, can we have a motion to extend?
So let's just make clear that we're still going to approve the contract that we have in front of us, but we're just going to change the term, instead of going to 2027, just to June 30th, 25.
We could do that. The only difference between the last contract extending it through June 30th and this contract is the pay rate. So I mean, whatever is easiest. If you want to approve that contract and just have the termination date be June 30th,
This has
2025.
the updated pay rate that we have.
Correct,
Right?
yes.
Yeah, so I think we'd want to approve this one presumably with the updated pay schedule here. We can just amend the term to go to June 30th. We'll bring back whatever the change is.
Okay.
Next week.
Yeah, that certainly works for us.
I have a question. Why are we not agreeing to let it expire on May 31st, 2027? Is that because of these changes we're going to make?
That's correct, yeah. So because our current contract expired on May 18th, we've been providing service without a contract since then,
Gotcha.
and we don't want to hold up anything, so we can come back with the amendment next month.
I think I'm clear on that then. Right? We don't have a contract right now, so we want to make sure we still have a contract with these gentlemen through June of this year, June 30th. Right?
Right.
Okay.
Right, until we can
Until we can
clarify.
approve this, which
language
I'm in
on the
favor of as well.
continuity
Okay.
of
At a later time.
Service.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay. I have a motion to approve the extension.
Yeah, so I think it'd be a motion to approve the M3 marketing contract with a change to the term to reflect an expiration of June 30th, 2025.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
That works, yes.
Yeah, but it's not really an extension, it's this
Yes.
contract.
Yeah,
with the-
right.
Just with the quicker expiration date.
Did you say so moved with that one?
That's just.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Second?
Okay.
Supervisor Jones?
Yes.
Trustee Horvath?
Yes.
Trustee Maher?
Yes.
Trustee Malik?
Yes.
Trustee Lynch?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, thank
Thank you
you.
guys. Thanks for your work.
All right, we'll
See
see
you
you
soon.
in a month. All right. All right. Next item on the agenda, amendment to the Maine Township Code, Section 10-265, adding number 12 to prohibit parking on Church Street, north and south sides of Church Street from Western to Greenwood. This is something that our Highway Commissioner recommended to his attorney, Steve Judge, right? It's kind of a housekeeping item, more or less, right?
So this item, we're going to be installing the bike lanes along Church this summer. So currently, there's nobody that parks at this location on Church Street at the moment. However, there's nothing that prohibits them. So with the installation of the bike lanes, we would just like to prohibit the parking from Western to Greenwood on Church on both sides of the street, just to leave the bike lane a little more open. Further to the west, there's nothing that we can do about that. It's going to have to be a shared bike lane, but in this location, we want to limit parking, so.
All right.
I had a question. This didn't clarify that on the ordinance number. Now that Eddie's clarified it, the reason why we don't want parking in that stretch is not because it's not because of to improve the. It doesn't say anything about the bike path. Eddie just mentioned. It doesn't say anything about unduly interfering with free movement of traffic thereon, namely plows, trucks, and emergency vehicles. The reason why we're doing this for this particular stretch is so we can do the bike path, right?
Correct.
Which this doesn't say that, so. I'd like to clarify that and put that in this particular ordinance amendment so we know why we voted for it. Right? It says, the trustees find that parking in that location interferes with free movement of traffic thereon, namely plows, trucks, and emergency vehicles. So I would like words in there. The reason why we're doing this is because of the proposed bike path, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Interfere with our ability to do the bike path if we don't close parking on that stretch.
well, we could still do a bike path with the prohibited parking. We would just, it would have to be a shared bike lane and not just a bike lane.
Okay. Does Eddie think, as our highway guy, that we need that stretch, no parking on both sides?
Nobody parks there currently.
Nobody? Okay. Not church between, okay.
This is more of a formality.
This is just a formality, right? Nobody parks there because it's ditch line. But that doesn't mean that there's no signs that prevent them at the moment.
I see, there's no businesses there, but people need to park, something like that, right? All right, thanks. Gotcha. All right, thanks.
Yeah, the thought is you pave it, and then all of a sudden people are like, oh, I can park here, so.
We're also putting the sidewalk on that side, we're on the south side.
So we need that closed off for both sides, okay. Okay, thank you. Didn't remember that, all right.
Yes, please. Okay. A motion to amend the Maine Township Code, Section 10-265, adding number 12, to prohibit parking on Church Street, north and south sides of Church Street, from Western to Greenwood.
Second.
Okay, we have a second?
I did.
Yeah, okay, Asif seconded?
Supervisor Jones?
Yes.
Trustee Horvath?
Yes.
Trustee Maher?
Yes, for that clarification, thank you, yes.
Trustee Malik?
Yes.
And Trustee Lynch?
Yes. All right, next item of business, appointment and vote ethics ordinance, ethics advisor and discussion of 3-member appointees. So every 4 years, we have to appoint an ethics committee, and I don't know, last time I think we had Audrey and Curtis,
Ed Eggers is my
Yeah.
neighbor.
Thank you, Ed Eggers, and what was the other man's name? There's someone you appointed, he was recommended us. So now we need 3, not necessarily new people, but 3 members. So I guess we're here tonight to discuss if there's any recommendations. Luckily, we've never had to use them. So that's good.
Have you reached out to any of her?
No, I don't
To
think,
see if they'd be interested?
have we?
No. Okay.
We have to one today, or we
No,
can?
I mean, I think we're looking for recommendations tonight.
Are we worried about that political language in there, not from the same political party? Kurt, have you seen that, Kurt?
Yeah, so this is based on a statewide sample ethics ordinance that was in all of the Illinois Attorney General put this together back in 2008. It's in almost all of these.
Okay. So we just have to be aware of that language. No
Yes.
more than 2 members of the commission shall belong to the same political party at the same time. All right.
Okay, so I guess we don't have to, obviously, we can't vote on it tonight because we don't have 3 members, but
Yeah, we can just table it.
table it
Yeah.
till next month and put your thinking caps on.
I would recommend my neighbor again if you would be
Okay, he's
interested.
interested, okay. We have 1.
I don't think he's had to do much.
So, no, luckily, right. It's a good community to be in.
Yes.
To never need to call on. So,
I will recommend one of the person.
Okay.
And we check with him and then the next.
okay. And then.
I can give his name if you need it.
Okay, yeah, all right. All right, so next month, we will bring hopefully the 3 members' names, maybe if you give the names to Dana or Vicky, and then we can, make sure that they are interested, and then we can vote on it next month.
And there are any forms they can fill it out, their information, email address, phone number, so they can contact with them. Would you have any
Do you have
forms?
any forms?
Let's take a look.
All right, so you need a motion to table this item?
If you'd like to, if everybody's okay, just moving on to the next month, we don't have to have the full motion.
Okay. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Next item, notice of appointment of authorized IMRF agent. That's me, right? So I already signed the paperwork. I don't think we need to vote on it. It's just notification, right?
Design, usually they require us to pass that resolution that designates who our authorization is, so you
Yeah,
probably
they-
need us to vote on that, I would imagine.
Where's
Yeah.
the resolution was up here?
They asked that needs to be voted on,
Yeah.
and then fill the form.
Did you
It doesn't
take
say
the
vote on the agenda,
resolution?
though.
The one we signed?
You want me to repeat it back?
Yeah, yes, please, so that we can, everybody can take a look at it.
Is that in the materials, Kim? I don't think so.
No,
Possible.
Yeah, so it wasn't in the materials.
okay, well, while,
I think maybe we'll have to push this one to the next one as well. Maybe we have notice on the agenda.
okay, yeah, so we can't
So
vote on
IMRF
it.
is going to need a vote. We'll just put that to the next.
Okay. So since we can't vote on that one, we will table that as well. Is everybody okay with moving on that one? We'll table that, next month we'll vote on it if it's required. All right, next item is FOIA vacancy appointment, and trustee Horvath has graciously agreed to be our FOIA agent. So along with me, and then we also have Jessica and Emma. So yeah, just it's
Yeah.
there's no vote on this one either. FOIA appointment.
If we're appointing a FOIA officer, we can vote on that.
Okay.
And we've got the vacancy there, so.
Okay. All right. Can we get a motion to approve Kelly Horvath as to fill the FOIA vacancy appointment? So moved.
Second?
Okay.
Supervisor Jones?
Yes.
Trustee Horvath?
Yes.
Trustee Maher?
Yes.
Trustee Malik?
Yes.
Trustee Lynch?
Okay, then the next item of business is the toy conference attendance, 10/12. So some of you know, every year there's an annual toy conference, which Township officials in Illinois, it's always over the Veterans Day weekend. And this year, again, it is in Springfield. And it's a very beneficial conference because there's a lot of educational opportunities. And it also allows us to showcase the township. We apply for a lot of awards, and a lot of time we're very successful with that. So we get a lot. Last year we had 2, but there's been years where we've kind of cleaned up, right? So it's also a great networking opportunity to meet other elected officials from different townships and hear different ways people do different things. So if you would like to attend, just keep that in mind because they register pretty soon. I mean, it's open for a while, but there's discounts for early registration.
Yeah, do you know when early registration closes, Dana?
So, it doesn't close for another, like, I think July or August. The problem is because there's new boards, obviously now in other townships.
Gets booked up.
Usually this comes out in the perspective in July, so they're really early this year. We do not have the housing information, but I think as most of you know, once the housing information comes out, we're all going to, it's still in the Crown Plaza, we're all going to want to get in the same hotel.
Right.
So if you can let me know sooner than later if you think you might be able to attend, I can start filling out the registration forms for you. And then if the housing information comes out in the next perspective, then I can just add that as well. So if I can start filling these out now, it'll be better. So, as soon as, y'all realize it's really time or not, just send me an email, that would be great.
Right.
So,
And then we usually have, invite the directors of the departments to come also, because a lot of times they're winning awards, or they learn, they get to talk to other directors of different agencies. So it's a really, I encourage anybody who wants to go. I think it's beneficial. Okay, old business, there's nothing. Officials reports, I'm going to start with Assessor Glenn Craig.
Thank you, Supervisor. I just want to say I attended 2 of the Mainstreamers programs this last month. I was on the Crosstown trip and also the 90-plus seniors. And I think Monica talked in the beginning that when they started the program in 2006, there were like 24, and now there's over 90 of them, seniors. So the water is good in Maine Township. Also, I'm just telling you some of our stats. For March and April, we serviced over 3,800 people at our counter and took in over 1,500 phone calls. So quite busy. We were originally supposed to open for appeals like May 9th. The Cook County Assessor keeps pushing us out and now said the first week of June. So that's our anticipation. We'll see. Thank you. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Highway Commissioners with Bay.
I would just like to welcome Trustee Lynch to the board. It's great to have you on board. Yesterday I was able to attend both the Park Ridge Memorial Day Parade and also the Lake Park wreath laying ceremony, which was really nice. It's always a nice event every year. And other than that, we just have, for the month of May, we have Market After Dark coming up this Saturday. So if anybody's looking for something to do, stop by downtown Park Ridge. Thanks.
Okay, where did you run
I
this?
think I'm in town for a change, so I might actually come to that. I'm looking forward to it. I also attended the 2 Mainstreamer events that Assessor Cry attended. It was my first time attending the Crosstown Classic with the Mainstreamers. That was a lot of fun. Definitely enjoyed it. Would also like to echo Highway Commissioner Bouvet's sentiments of welcoming Trustee Lynch onto the board with us. Also congratulating our new supervisor, Kim Jones, to the position. So I look forward to working with our whole board again for another 4 years and getting a lot more accomplished. So thanks, everybody.
Okay, who wants to start? Where do we start this?
All right, this will be nice. Let's start with, they still my thoughts. I just, all I have to say was just, congratulations to the board. We're all back again, and we have some new faces, and, well, one new face, and then we have a new position. So I just, I'm excited. It's nice to have everybody back.
All right, thank you. Trustee Martin?
Thank you. Same congratulations to Susan for her victory, Eddie for his victory, Pete for his victory, Kim for her victory, everyone else for their victories, especially
No
Liz.
losers on this board.
Yeah, especially Liz, the first place victory. So congratulations to everyone. I attended one event with Kim. I want to publicly thank Laura Murphy for giving us the opportunity to go to that. It was on May 3rd at Hanover Township. I think it couldn't have been better on basically the statute and our roles as trustees. So it was great. Thank you, Laura Murphy, for letting us attend that on May 3rd. That's it. Thank you.
Trustee Lee?
First, I want to welcome my neighbor, Lynch, to the board. And I want to congratulate all my board team for the election. I attended the that board yesterday at Destin, American Legion Post 36, and I also attended the Mainstream 90-plus birthday. It was a good program. And I want to announce my upcoming 2 events, which was in August, So August 16 is going to be Pakistan Culture Day. August 17 is going to be Indian Culture Day. So I want to invite everybody. So please join on August 16 and 17. I would really appreciate your help, especially at Google always help me for the both events. I have the same expectation from my highway commissioner this time. Thank you, everybody.
So if you're not volunteering,
Oh, think about it.
Thank you.
being assigned.
all for being so welcoming, and I couldn't ask for a better team to be working with. I feel very lucky. And I have to say, I received my first board packet, and it was quite large, and I was a little intimidated. And then I read some of the amazing stories in the reports from staff, and it reminded me why this work is so important, everything that we're doing. And I just wanted to point out that our mainstay staff helped a child with a new therapeutic approach that sounds like it's going to transform their experience in school, which is so inspiring. And I was really touched by the thank you letter from the Friday night recovery meetings and some of the recovery groups. Someone reached out to say this was the first time they had meeting in years, and that was just lovely. And I just want to thank the staff for all the good work that you're doing already. So yeah, looking forward to working with all of you over the next 4 years.
All right, thank you. Okay, so I attended 3 mainstream events. The Tulip Festival, which was awesome in Michigan. The 90th birthday party, which is always fun and inspiring because there are so many healthy, active, vibrant seniors in our community. It's amazing. And they all had a wonderful time, it seemed like. And we did too. And then the Crosstown Classic, which was great. Go Cubs. So I'm a Chicago fan, so if the Sox won, it would have been okay too. But so I also want to point out next Wednesday is our Neighborhood Watch program. So hopefully one of you guys will help me out with that, take that over. But if not, I will be there on June 5th, that is. I also want to remind everybody that we have a shred event on Saturday, May 31st. I believe it starts at 9 o'clock. You're limited to 3 bags, one big box, and remove all your paper clips and binder clips, because they can't go through machines. So we hope that we have a very successful shred event, and I think that's it.
What can I add as well, Supervisor? I forgot to mention the next National Light Out meeting will be on June 9th, I believe is what we got, right? Yeah, June 9th, so at Feldman Park. I'll send out an invite to everybody, but you're always welcome to attend and help us plan National Night Out.
So I can help me at that shredding, but I can help work that day.
Saturday, that's a Saturday.
I can either help us the limit or how much you need, right?
I think 3 plastic bagfuls and a big box, right? Something.
I can be there that day
Yeah.
with my shredding.
It's free to
materials.
all township residents. Okay, so at this point, we've completed our agenda and we're going into closed session and to discuss executive session for the purpose of discussing security procedures and use of personnel and equipment to respond to an actual, a threatened, or a reasonably, potential danger to the safety of employees, students, staff, the public, or public property. We're also going to be discussing the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees, litigation, which is probable or imminent. So we'll go into closed session and then we'll have our discussions in there and then come out and it's possible that we'll be voting on some of the items that we discussed in closed session. So you're welcome to stay if you'd like, but the major portion of our agenda is completed. So. Motion to go to closed session.
I'll make a motion to go into closed session.
Second.
Supervisor Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Horvath,
Yes.
Trustee Maher,
Yes.
Trustee Malik,
Yes.
Trustee Lynch.
Yes.
Okay, maybe we'll see you on the flip side. Meeting back to order, so returning from closed session, so these are roll call.
Supervisor Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Horvath,
Yes.
Trustee Maher,
Yes, sir.
Trustee Malik,
Yes.
and Trustee Lynch.
Yes.
Okay, so some of the items that are on the agenda that we're discussing closed session were building renovation. This is a project that we've been working on for longer than I could discuss, and we've come to an agreement with a contractor, McNulty. Thank you. And so we would like to put forth a motion to approve the contract for Cheryl's McNutt.
Motion to approve the contract with Shales McNutt.
Second?
Supervisor Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Horvath,
Yes.
Trustee Maher,
Yes.
Trustee Malik,
Yes.
and Trustee
Okay.
Lynch.
Yes.
The next one is salary increases. Well, we want to say what we discussed, or we just over generally agreeing on salary increases.
If we've got the sheet there and we're all in agreement to that, that might be the easiest way to just say, motion to approve the salary increases as presented.
Okay, motion to approve the salary increases as presented.
Second.
Supervisor Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Horvath,
Yes.
Trustee Maher,
Yes.
Trustee Malik,
Yes.
Trustee Lynch.
Yes.
Okay, and now we have motions to approve 2 new employees. They're going to join our team, so we're looking forward to working with these 2 individuals. The first one is a senior and disability advocate position, and the gentleman's name is Grant Rules. So we have a motion to hire Grant Rules as our senior and disability advocate.
Motion to hire Mr. Rules as our senior advocate.
Senior disability.
Senior disability advocate.
Second.
Supervisor Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Horvath,
Yes.
Trustee Maher,
Yes.
Trustee Malik,
Yes.
Trustee Lynch.
Yes.
Okay. The second individual that we're going to add to our team is Daniela Melito as a part-time food pantry coordinator position. Do I have a motion to hire Daniela Melito?
Motion to hire Daniela Melito as our
Part-time food pantry.
part-time food pantry coordinator.
Second.
All right.
Supervisor Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Horvath,
Yes.
Trustee Maher,
Yes.
Trustee Malik,
Yes.
Trustee Lynch.
All right. Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Congratulations to everyone.
Need a second? Roll. Supervisor Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Horvath,
Yes.
Trustee Maher,
Yes.
Trustee Malik,
Yes.
Trustee Lynch.
Yes.
That is a wrap.
Thank you.